Right, today's video we are doing a delivery of some camber thingamabobs in the RS Turbo. So yeah, we got to get these parts to Martin ASAP. The car's actually just come back from MOT, so I can only assume it passed, hopefully, but the camber and the tracking is a little bit out, so we've got to get them down there right now. So let's jump into Series 1 and get there as soon as we can. Do you know what, right? This car, there's something about it, even just doing like little errands here and there, going from, you know, the garage to Martin's, even cruising, it's just the best experience. No new car has ever given me a rush like this car has. Just turbo whistle in the background. Like, I get it, 167 horsepower in this thing. It's not gonna light the world on fire, but it's the feel, mate, the feel. Fourth gear, even fourth gear. It'll pop out the back. Mate, this car, I tell ya. As I said in the last video, a lot of people have, at the moment especially, been asking what's next for this car, and yeah, contemplating moving on into something else, but what can you replace one of these cars with? I don't know, mate. Leave a comment below, because I don't know. And here we are, MJG Grits, the only place on the island to take your powder coating and sandblasting needs. Let's deliver this stuff, shall we? I have a delivery, sir. One delivery. Don't ask me how it works, because I don't know.
Well, you kind of like,
and then you like turn it round, and then you, Are we doing number plates? Ooh, look at this! Ooh.
It's the only grit on there, but it's the grit on.
It's the grit you want.
There is plenty of grit on there.
Yeah, well, yeah, there is grit. But it's the only grit you want everyone to see.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it! Absolute state of it. He's doing it. He's doing it.
If you look at it too much, you'll get it wrong.
It's gonna be wonky, innit?
You should have put it upside down.
Yeah, you should have, just for content. So I actually made a joke the other day about buying a van because everyone seems to own Transits. Today we've pulled up Transit, 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 and guess what's parked next to the Series 1? The bloody Transit. Why? I get it, I get why. But literally here, there just seems to be an abundance of Transits. Every time I come here, there's just like Transits galore. They're all on the road as well, all like, alright, they're quite nice ones. This one's, you know, get stuff done. This one's got rims on it. Look at this for the van guys out there, or truck bed guys. This one's getting stuff done to it. That's Martin's, which is very nice. Transits everywhere. It's funny that I say that last time in the last video, but now we come today and there's like loads of them here. Plates are on. Just a few things to do. Again, the camber and tracking boards that I've brought down, well, they're just tracking boards. They're just tracking boards. I've brought down. They're next up to go on the ramp and actually just adjust the front to make sure it's driving in a straight line. It did, unfortunately, when it was getting MOT, do a little wee on the bed just here. I think it's, I think they were saying it was gearbox. So we're just going to sort that out as well. And hopefully we can see this thing going down the road, maybe? We will see. All right. What's going on in here then?
Oh, well, priorities, isn't it?
Priority. So your car needs gearbox fluid and some other things doing, and you're packing presents.
Wedding gift.
Wedding gifts. What a nice guy. Priorities over here are paramount, and I like that. I was just saying as a joke about the abundance of Transits outside, when in the last video I said, why has everyone got a friggin' van and why they got Transits? You got a van, he's got 5 of them sat out here.
There is some Transits.
You're just out of control, mate.
There is a couple of trains.
There's 5 outside.
Oh, is it?
Yes. While we are here, the 300C, get in the comments below, because we're going to repowder coat the wheels at some point. The colour I actually wanted to go is this. It's sort of like a chromey powder coat. Something like that would be like, I really want chrome wheels. I want to bring chrome wheels back. These are the other colours that are just up here, as you can see. I just don't feel like we want this colour, we don't want that colour, we don't want that colour. I think we want to go for this on the 300C wheels. Let me know in the comments below. Tell me I'm wrong. So first time we're actually seeing the P100 outside. I'll take the camera off my face. Oh! Just checking because the rear brakes seem to be locking on a little bit at the moment. Look at it in the sun. Oh my god. Yeah, a few teething problems coming back from the MOT. There was a slight gearbox leak coming out somewhere, and the rear brakes seem to be just locking on a bit and then not releasing. Again, I'm no mechanic. I always claim I never am. But basically the bypass valve looks like it's not releasing as much as it should, maybe. And actually, as you put on the brakes, they're not actually releasing back. We've also got to get fuel today and take it to Jason at JW to actually get this cleaned, ready for Martin's wedding, which is in 2 days. That's why there's a big rush for this car. I don't know if I really explained that on camera, but that's how the come up of this car has been so quick. And it's just coming together, don't get me wrong, but you're always going to have tons of little teething problems with a build to this magnitude where you've taken it to literally the next level. So it's got big brakes on it and stuff, so just making sure all of that is working, all the lights are working as they should. Yeah. And making sure it's able to stop again. This is going out on the wedding cruise. It's going to be the wedding car, so it needs to be right, and it needs to be you know, ready to enjoy at the end of the day. Looks insane in the sun though. I haven't seen it. Obviously, isn't clean yet from, you know, being in the workshop, but unreal. Just looks so good in the sun. The paint came out amazing. Oh! Oh mate, it made a. Look at his face on it. Unreal, look at it. Chilling next to the sign. Yes. Scary. Glasses on, let's roll. I literally cannot believe what I am seeing in front of me. The car is on the road. We are driving to the petrol station to put fuel in it after years and years of building this thing. Mate, finally out of it! Woo! Mate, we're just driving along, right? And we've had to pull over. There's like smoke coming out the back of it, I reckon. For fuck's sake. Mate, I feel so bad for him, you have no idea. So bad. I'll leave you guys here for a minute. See what the deal is. You know, when you went under boost just then, coming down there, I put my brakes on and you were like stopping without even...
Is that the front boost as well?
Yeah, so as you can see, it's driving, but it's actually locking. But it was locking the rears on when we were at Martin's, and now it's locking the fronts on. So as we were just coming down there, I started to notice a bit of smoke coming out somewhere. So he's pulled in, and what it looks like is the front brakes are now just locking on while driving, or, you know, as you go on the brakes, they're not coming off. Which is such a shame, because that's literally the last thing. But it's the first proper drive of the car, and it's just happens, I suppose, doesn't it? And yeah, I don't want to document like sadness, but this is the reality of cars, and I think a lot of people behind the camera will know this feeling that we're going through right now, especially for Martin. He's like 2 days away from his wedding, so try and make the best of, you know, a bad situation. We've got a recovery truck, that's the main thing, and that was following us on the way here. So we're actually going to get Martin in my car, and we're going to take him back and get his out of the car so he can go to work, because he's literally like supposed to be at work in a minute. His actual job rather than MJG, his actual job. So yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? Anyway, at least we've got a recovery truck, we'll get it on there. So just make it down to JW Autoshine with the Series 1 to drop Martin off at work. Of course, he's got a real life job, I keep saying that. No P100 here, unfortunately. So we're going to have to break it to Jason that the car's not going to be able to get cleaned, ready for Martin's wedding, which is annoying. But hopefully the car's going to be alright. I thought I'd give the Series 1 a quick wash while I was at JW. Thank you again to Jason for letting me come in and disrupt his day as usual. Didn't want to film that because, I mean, it's pretty boring really, watching me terribly clean my own car. Today's video was a bit of a funny one. I don't like to do negative videos, but we're following the build of the P100 and, you know, it just happens. It happens. Things happen with cars all the time. Stuff goes wrong, and if I don't document it, we can't look back on it and just remember it. And me and Martin were saying on the car on the way to dropping him off at work, in years to come we'll watch this video and say, oh my god, you remember the first time we drove the P100 and like it like started smoking and we had to pull into, oh yeah, it's just one of those things. But making memories in a sense and getting them on video is the idea of this channel. But I'd like to thank you all so much for watching today's video. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. I'm trying to get down there again and see what's going on with the P100.